Taoist Magic Talk Show brought to you by Taoist Master จี师傅 and Teen Dragon Taoism ผู้亮天尊 Hi everyone, welcome back to the show. This is your Taoism right here again. Today is another short episode on Taoist Magic, and we're going to talk about dreams. So a lot of people are very curious about dreams, and here I will talk about why we dream and also some common situation where people are falling into the traps. So pay attention. This is very important because you might be a victim of this thing. So why do we dream? If you have nothing's wrong going on with you, okay? So everything's normal. What is the cause of dreams? Well, when we sleep, okay, our soul inside the body is meeting up with your spiritual planetary body, which we call the Yun Sun. What it's doing is that your soul is bringing the stuff that your body here don't need or don't want, such as stress, fear, things like that. Anything that you don't need, it will dump those energy to your spiritual planetary body. And then your spiritual planetary body in return will give you its whatever it doesn't need to you. So it's kind of like an exchange. You can kind of see like both sides of you, right? Your planet, your spiritual planet, and you are exchanging things that like the both parties don't want, okay, but the other side wants. So if your Yun Sun is giving you good energies when you wake up, you feel energized, you feel very motivated, or maybe you feel very like focused in life and so on, right? You feel good. If the Yun Sun is not giving you energy or giving you bad stuff, then well, things will happen. When you wake up, you feel grumpy, you feel bad, you feel lost, and you don't like the life here and so on. So this is basically what's happening when you sleep. The dreams are created in what we call the dimension 6, which is your soul. Your soul is giving you messages, and you don't have to care about it. Because why? The dreams are just like symptoms, like they're just there. It's just automatically created. You care about it or you don't care about it, it will happen anyway. The dream is just like showing you signs, but even you don't care about the dream, what is going to happen will happen. Or sometimes it's just that your Yun Sun is telling you a message. Even you don't know what it is, it's fine because the message will eventually become reality anyway. So there's no way to actually work around and say, hey, I don't want that. It's that message is usually like it's telling you what is going to happen. It's not telling you to decide what you want to happen. You realize that? So even you know or not know what it means, it's going to happen anyway, right? And there's no way to avoid it. So it will happen and then it will happen. Or sometimes it's telling you things that already happened, so you already knew about it, right? Okay. Now, this is the normal people dream. Your Yun Sun giving you a message, or the soul giving you a message while you're sleeping about your condition at the moment. However, there are many situations that is not like that. Some people might be like having dreams about their passed away ancestors or things like that. Or some people might be having dreams with evil spirit attacking them and so on. There are so many other things, right? Why? Because your soul is traveling in what we call dimension 6, the spiritual dimension, when you're sleeping. And in that dimension, you can meet up with different things instead of just your Yun Sun. So if, let's say, you have a friend and the friend is like very angry at you these days and very grumpy, angry and so on, and your friend always vent their emotions on you, like maybe cursing you and things like that, right? While your friend is doing that, their energy, their soul energy travels to you by distance. And when you sleep, you also get in contact with their soul. And as a result, you might always dream about this person doing something with you. Huh. There's one common thing is like people dream about having sex or sexual uh, interaction with someone, or maybe like you got like for example this person that you know is not really like a friend with you, like you just go to work or go to school all the time with this person, and then in a dream you start to like have sex with this person and you're like, wow, what am I doing? Right? Or maybe it's your boss, you know, like somehow your boss want to touch your body and things like that. You might think that, oh, it might be a sign like I should be in love with them. No, it's not. Okay, don't take dreams message by the surface. It's always not like that. Okay, let me give you an example of a dream that I have decoded for one of my disciples today. To like give you an example. Okay, so this disciple said, "Well, I was dreaming that I have 5 of my teeth fallen out." And I analyzed her situation and then I decoded the dream. I said, well, you should be attacked by evil magic that want to control you. And turned out like later in the day, she actually got hit by the evil magic and we have to deal with it. So what does it mean? Like why the teeth and evil magic combined to this message? Well, because decoding a dream, you cannot just look at the book and say, oh, teeth equals this equals this. It's not like that, okay? It's like you have to compare with what's actually going on in reality, and then you got to check up with the spiritual side and see, is it really that meaning? So in this case, the teeth are the filters for the entrance of the mouth, and the mouth is like where things go into your body. So if the teeth is fallen down, it's kind of like your door lock is broken. Okay, then that means what? Something is coming in, right? Something's trying to invade your body. Something's going to go into you. And what is that? Well, evil crap, evil magic. And why the number 5 teeth? Well, according to the decoding, okay, the 5 is for control. So someone want to break in and control your body, control your mind. And this is why the dream is like that. But there could be other meaning. Like if you have the same dream and you have different things going on in your life, it could mean different things. So decoding a dream is never an easy task because it's based on what's going on at the moment and you have to compare many things. There is a way that we decode the dream by analyzing the dream and what's going on in the real life. And also there's also like another way, which is to use a divination tool to ask the god to help, and they can figure it out for you. So if like it depends on what we want to do and depends on the situation. Do we really need to decode the dream? So why does Taoist decode dreams? Like sometimes I wake up, I have a dream and I already know what's going on. Okay, because I'm so like familiar with the code, the nature system, how they use metaphor. So I already know. But sometimes I will want to figure out why. Because sometimes it's like that message bugged you for the whole morning and you just kind of feel worried. And so you can do a decoding to see if there's any threats going on at the back and so on. So that's why we decode the dream. But we usually like tell people you don't have to decode the dream. Because why? Well, if you're worried, you just do the prevention. You do protection and prevention with the magic, then you already like get the problem solved. Now, however, at the end, I would like to talk about one common thing is that people always fall into this. Okay, this is like a trap because, as said already, when you sleep, your soul is going into the dimension 6, and it's like that dimension is where evil spirits are as well. As like the ghosts, the evil spirits, and whatever crap out there, right? they are also in that dimension. So if they are trying to screw you or your friends at the same time, then you guys might have like common dreams. Like, oh, how come my friend and I had the same dream all the time, right? Well, because there's like this evil thing at the back trying to put you guys into a setup and then make something happen or something like that. Now, I have one example from my past clients, and this is happening between relatives. So there's like this lady. The lady has a cousin, also a lady. Okay, so the cousin's parents are doing evil magic. They're like hiring some sorcerer to steal the luck, from this lady for their daughter. So, they're linked up because of the magic, right? So luck stealing. So the evil spirit at the back doing the magic work connected them up and tried to steal the energy, transfer from A to B, B to A, like that. And because they're doing this kind of thing, right, then they start to have dream of each other while they're sleeping because of the channel that is created. And then the evil thing is like doing the same thing on both. So at the end, they have similar dreams, and it's kind of freaky because it's like, hey, why are we having the same dream? Well, because, evil things at the back doing stuff, right? There's no need to decode it because you are already screwed by the evil thing. So you just need exorcism, break the evil magic, and you're done. Okay, so you'll be back to normal. And okay, one thing is some people believe the dream so bad. I have a guy who came to my temple before. This is like an old guy, old man. And he said, oh, I dream of myself in my house and dead. And then somehow being carried out in a coffin or something. And after that, he never went back to his house. He just walked out of his house and never went back. And he just kind of became homeless. And it was like freaky. Like, I'm like, what are you doing? Crazy. So yeah, he just did that, right? And a lot of people are like that too. Like they got a dream and they get freaked out by it and they don't know what to do and they just avoid, doing what the dream have, quote, quote, forecast for them. So you see yourself dead in the house, right? Then you get out of the house and you believe that I won't be dead. But that's so crazy, right? So do not do that. If you're worried, well, if you're like so bugged by the dream, right? Then that's when you want to consult me. So you can go to my website, send me an email and ask me what's going on with you and get a diagnosis or consultation, and then I'll sort out the problem for you to see what's going on. And no matter what is the problem, there's always a solution to get it fixed or to lessen the damage. So you can always do something about it. You don't need to walk out of the house, right? And end up, that guy who walked out of the house, he got played, like he got scammed by this evil spirit that he was worshiping with his DIY altar. That's crazy. So yeah, a lot of people are like really, overreacting to dreams. And the best advice I can give is no matter what the dream is, don't take it so seriously. Just like, what normal people say, it's just a dream, right? Just be like that. It's not going to kill you. Like, even you don't find me for help, right? Like, I don't want to seek for someone's advice. I want to like figure out myself. Well, the best way I can tell you, ignore it. Any dream that happened, ignore it. And then in reality, do your best in anything that you do. And then, well, there's no regret, right? So that is the best advice I can give to anyone. Do not fall into dreams because you don't know what's going on in that dimension. In the dimension 6, where the evil spirits are, they love to put a con setup there to like set up people. Like for example, this evil spirit knows that you believe in, for example, you believe in Gunyam, the goddess, okay? And then they will give you a lot of dream on that goddess and eventually like attract you to this temple, and then you're like, oh, I have like so much faith with this goddess. I dream of her the whole year. Well, yeah. Then now you fall into the trap, and then that evil thing can scam you through this temple. That's what evil things do all the time. They trick people to believe in dreams. So do not fall for that, right? It's so stupid. Dreams can be made by evil spirits, and they love doing it. Okay, so yeah, there's like a lot of dreams that really scam people. So the best is like ignore everything. Like if you're not really, learning under me or cultivating, right? You're not that type of people who have to dig into it. Then ignore everything. Do what you can in the real life, physical world here. That's it. Good enough, right? But if you are very concerned, you can find a professional for help, which is like me, right? That I can figure out what's going on with you. But most of the time, if you have a dream that is like, too freaky, like, oh, how come I have this dream for a long time? The same dream. Well, most of the time, I will say like 99% of the time, you got evil stuff at the back trying to trick you. There's no way a normal person will have like the same dream for like a long time or things like that. And if you have that for a long time, it got to be some evil stuff at the back trying to play around. So when you have that problem, you need exorcism. You need to fight back and not just like ignore. Okay, so if you have that kind of problem, you got to have professional help. There's no way to self-help. Also, don't try to think that, oh, I dream of myself getting rich and then my dream will come true. Then, in this world, I will become rich. It's not like that. The metaphor that dream like nature uses is not like how you interpret it on the surface. It's like you see poop, right? You see like you're picking up a lot of poop. You're picking up a lot of shit on the ground. And that is not equal to like, oh, in this world, I have shit. It's not like that. Because the thing is, in dimension 6, if you have something like poop, pee, things like that, it means that something is actually going to the reality, to dimension 8. So something like the fruit is going to be seen soon. So the fruit can be defined as, for example, your success, or it could be like the result. So what is the result, good or bad? That depends on the situation, depends on what you're going through. For example, like you're being sued and you got a lawsuit, right? And then you dream of yourself picking up poops and things like that. That means the lawsuit is ending soon, but you're also getting the result. So you could be sued and getting a big penalty or whatever, or you could be like, oh, the ending is there and I'm good, like that. So it depends, right? But it's never like a direct translation. So if you dream of like your grandparents, the deceased grandparent, it's never about them directly. Okay, so don't try to interpret dreams yourself. Now, if you're having nightmare all the time, okay, it could be you have evil things at the back, or it could be your channel to connect to your own spiritual body having some stuff there that is stuck and not really like connecting well. So in that case, you need some magic help. So yeah, if you have nightmare all the time, you got to have some help. There's no way that you can self-help with spiritual problem because you're already a victim, and there's no way for you to fight back just with yourself. So you got to go to the professional, right? You can find me and tell me what's going on and let me help you. So anyway, that's it for this episode. So if you guys don't know yet, I'm going to repeat. We have a TikTok going on, is Teen Yet Dragon Tao. So you can check out our TikTok channel. We are posting every day. I'm trying to post 4 times every day. Not sure if that's a good idea, but let's try and see how that goes. And, we're doing okay so far. Lots of interaction. So I hope you guys will join our TikToks and also support us by going to there and share, like, and so on, so that we can have more followers and spread the Tao to more people in need. Anyway, we'll see you in the next episode, and thanks for listening and watching. Bye-bye.